Godfather's Pizza, Great Clips, Muscatine Community College, Rivo Incorporated, Uptown Motors, Non-Emergency Transport, Vision Center, Pete's Tap, Community Bank, Kirk Butcher Plumbing, The Burrito Factory, Bosch Pest Control, Trucks Unlimited, Harper Cycling, and Buffalo Wild Wings. Thank you all for making Muskie basketball possible. About ready to start the second half as Wilmington will inbound. She gets it to Sims, and we're underway. North leads by 7, 27-20. Sims out high. She gets it to Wilmington.
Having Moss back after getting those 2 fouls should help defend Sims.
Inside to Awar. She goes to the rim and lays it in. Nice move. It's the most aggressive move we've seen out of her, and it's 29-20 North.
Good finish with the left hand from the 6'5 junior.
Set a high ball screen, so there's one adjustment Susan's made. Yep. And now it's Moss, swings it to Rogers. Rogers drives the lane, runner on the way. Good, Macy Rogers. And it's 29-22. There's Dilly looking at a deep three. She drives the lane, throws it away, stolen by Moss. Great defense by Riley.
Garcia was able to get her hand in the passing lane.
Moss gets it ahead for Eller, and the Muskies break the timeline. 7 minutes to go in the third, 29-22 North. Eller feeds the post for Long, now to Rogers. She splits a double team, lays it up and in. Macy Rogers. Consecutive baskets, and the lead is down to 5.
The second half adjustments from Coach Orvis and her staff are just fun to watch.
There's Sims to the rim. Shot no good. Rebound, Macy Rogers.
You insert Rogers into the game, and you give her a chance. She's the slasher in the Muscatine offensive arsenal.
Rogers pulls up from 17. No good. Rebound. Out of bounds. North basketball. You know, and the thing is, she's playing on a leg.
Yeah.
She's not moving nearly like what she used to. And that brace, it's not so much that her knee's not fully there.
Sure.
But that brace is hard to move around with.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a similar injury as a high school athlete and as an adult, and it takes a while for that quad strength to get back.
Rogers, though, with 6 back-to-back baskets here in the third. Awar out front to Dilly on the left wing. Dilly looks inside. She gets to Ortega. She spins on Long. Shot no good, and the rebound cleared by Garcia. Muskies can cut this to 3 or Moss on the drive, no good, and a rebound cleared by Wilmington, but a good take. Wilmington down the lane, kicks it over to Ortega for 3 on the left wing. Shot no good, and the rebound inside by Dilly, lays it up and in. 31-24, North back to 7-point lead. Long on Sims. Swings it over for Eller. Eller drives the lane, kicks it over left side for Moss, and a foul on Awar.
I really like the aggressiveness that we're seeing from this Muscatine team coming out of half, attacking the basket, playing with confidence, and now getting to the free throw line is Riley Moss.
Moss will go to the line. Free throw good, nice shot by Riley Moss on the season. Moss just 12%, 1 for 8. That one looked nothing but that percentage. 31-25. Webb King is checked in for Eller. Second free throw good. Moss makes a pair. 5:29 to play in the third. 31-26 North. Awar, she almost travels.
I think she did travel.
And I think she might have, but they didn't call it. So down the lane is Sims, lays it up and in. She was dragging that foot, Joel.
Yeah.
It's 33-26, North back by 7.
And it wouldn't be so egregious if that guy hadn't made so many travel calls in the first half.
There's Webb King in her right wing. She picks her dribble up. Out front now for Long. Zoe saves it, but steps on the line over and back. She really had no choice.
No, yeah, and Webb King got caught in a bad spot when she picked the ball up.
Because if she doesn't get to it, we got a 30-second timeout, 4:56 left in the third. The Muskies trail North 33-26. And Joel Sims has picked it right up where she left off. She has 13.
Yeah, she's just going and again, active player on the offensive and defensive end. You know, in the first half, her defense turned into about 6 points of offense, getting steals at that point. I like the adjustment, though, of having that screener there, and Macy Rogers typically screening. You know, if you're gonna extend and you're gonna put pressure, we're gonna bump you. We're gonna give you screens. We're gonna make you be tough coming through that. And so far, that's been effective for Muscatine in slowing down that pressure.
Wilmington inbounds for Sims, and we restart the game. Moss playing with those 2 fouls. She's played tough with them. She strips that one away, and Long comes out of there with it. Zoe Long in the front court. And now it's stolen back by Sims. Bella Sims, hesitation dribble on Long to the rim, lays it up and in. Bella Sims now with 15. Actually, the board's got her for 14. And it's 35-26. North by 9. Good defense, and there's a timeout by Coach Orvis. And this is a full 4:24 to play in the third, 35-26 North. We're stepping away for 30. You're listening to Muskie Girls Basketball on KWPC 860 AM and 95.1 FM.
Friday, Thursday is coming for you. You've been the best day of the week for far too long. But now every Thursday, Buffalo Wild Wings sells boneless wings at a discounted price. That's right, Friday. Thursday's looking real confident. And it's not afraid to use partial priced wings to be the big man on the calendar. Boneless Thursdays. We do it for you. Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports.
Prices and participation vary. See participating locations for details. Void where prohibited.
Back at Muscatine High School. Good timeout by Coach Orvis there, Joel, as she didn't want this getting away from her, and the Muskies are on the verge of being trapped there.
Yeah, keeping this in right now 9-point ball game, and you just don't want this thing to snowball. There's a real science to calling timeouts, and both of these coaches seem to know it.
Yeah, both these teams very well coached.
It's like you see some coaches use their challenge and timeouts, within the first 2 minutes, like the Packers the other day.
Or Belichick can't find a challenge flag in his sack.
I'm just glad that my Dolphins performed that miracle.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Garcia goes baseline, kicks it to Webking, and it's stolen by Wilmington. Ivy Wilmington in the front court. Hesitation dribble on Webking. Now she kicks it back to Dilly. Cross court now for Ortega. She's got the runner in there. No, and Garcia clears for the Muskies. Eller for Webking on the right wing. Emily out top for Macy Rogers. Rogers drives straight at it, kicks it to Garcia. Now to Webking. Back to Rogers. Rogers drives the lane, and she travels. Turnover Muskies. .338 left in the third, 35-26 North.
So early in this quarter, Muscatine limited the turnovers. Now they have 2 of their last 3 possessions heading in the turnover.
Dilly. Now there's a pass inside to Awar. She shot blocked by Garcia, but a foul on Alicia. And that'll be her second and the first on the Muskies.
Yeah, she got a good ball. She got some all ball on that, but I wasn't sure if she had to get the forearm to get there or not.
Awar to the line to shoot 2. First free throw on the way is good. Awar on the season, 75%, Joel. 6'5" junior. Second free throw by Awar is good. She makes a pair.
Well, and I don't follow the recruiting on the girls' side as closely as I probably should. North has had several Division I and Division II prospects, and you got to think with just the size and potential and athleticism of her, she's going to have some opportunities to play.
37-26, North by 11. Their biggest lead of the night's been 13. Rogers guarded tightly now by Broders. Down the baseline is Webking to Garcia. Back to Macy Rogers. She loses it. Ball on the deck, and Sims comes out of there with it. Ahead for Wilmington to the rim. Lays it up and in. 39-26. That matches their biggest lead. They were winning by 7 at the half, so they've stretched it by 6 more with 2:45 to play in the third. Webking splits a double team. Ball stolen away, though, and jump ball they're going to call, and it's going to go to the Muskies, and that possession arrow sponsored by Kirk Butcher Plumbing.
Other fine sponsors of Muskie basketball, Bosch Pest Control, And Buffalo Wild Wings.
Name our defensive player of the game, sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings. After this, we'll have our player of the game, sponsored by CBI Bank and Trust. There's a corner pass over there to Garcia. She goes baseline. Shot on the way. Good, Alicia Garcia. She has 9. I'd like to see her do a lot more of that.
Yeah.
Going hard to the rim. Sims over half court. 39-28 North. Crossover on Moss. Now there's a deep 3 by Dilly. Short. Rebound on the floor. Eller comes out of there with it to Moss. Muskies with a 2-on-1. Webking down the floor. Shot on the way. No, but a foul on Dilly. And Emily Webking will go to the line to shoot 2.
Good long rebound there from Eller, and she's able to start the break.
Second foul on Dilly, the second on North. Webking at the line, good. 50% on the year. Kayla Schultz will check in for Garcia. Webking's free throw, good. Emily makes a pair, and the Muskies have cut it down to 9. 39-30 with 2:10 left in the third. Down the floor, shot by Sims. No, good rebound by Schultz. Ahead for Webking. Down the floor comes Emily. Drives her left, lays it up and in. Emily Webking.
Good body control there. Wilmington stepping in, trying to take the charge, and Webking was able to get it right around her.
39-32, Muskies 6-0 run here. 1:40 left in the third. There's Dilly, guarded by Webking. She drives in, pump fake shot, no good. Rebound, Schultz. And she loses it, but she's fouled from behind by Broders.
You know, and if Muscatine could somehow get the fouls to start to rack up here,
Be the
try to get to the bonus here in the fourth quarter.
Second foul on Broders. And now Garcia checks in for Schultz. You're right, Joel. The Muskies came back a little bit in the second quarter because they got aggressive going to the rim, and now they're getting there again. Long brings it up now. Working on a Garcia screen. Zoe shakes free. 18-footer. No good. Rebound on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball, and this one will go to North on the Kirk Butcher Plumbing possession arrow. 1:18 now left in the third. North 39-32 over the Muskies. Sims walks the ball up the floor. Riley Moss waiting for her. Double screen out high. Now they run off it. Sims to the rim. Shot on the way. Good. Bella Sims rolls in another one, and she has 15.
Just a nifty finisher around the rim.
Long. Sims trying to take it away. Now they kick it back. Garcia has it on Awar. She goes to the basket. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Dilly. With 38 seconds, North may play for one.
That's one that Alicia is going to want to have back. She should have finished that one.
Sims out high. Clock at 25. They lead by 9. 41-32. Sims crossover. In the paint. Spin move. Shot up.
Offensive.
No. Offensive foul. That's the second time they've called that hook.
Chicken wing pretty well.
Yeah. That's her second, and they've both been offensive fouls. And what she's doing is she's wrapping the arm around and hooking.
Yeah, she's just creating an offensive advantage by doing that.
Zoe Long, nobody's guarding Zoe. They're kind of not sure if they're in a zone or man. Now Webking down the lane, and she's fouled by Ortega. Ball will go under the basket. That'll be the first on Ortega and the fifth on Norris. So the Muskies going to get to the bonus here in the fourth early if they stay aggressive. Rogers will inbounds. Macy out high for Webking. Emily tries to get it to the corner, and it's out of bounds with 1.7 seconds to the Muskies. Long to inbounds. Gets it to Garcia. Alicia drives her and blocked by Awar, but a foul on
I think this is going to
Awar.
be on Wilmington is who they might call it on.
And it's on
Cameron.
Dilly.
So Wilmington, Awar, and Dilly were all right there kind of reaching in, and Awar had a good block on that shot, but Dilly getting the arm.
2 shots for Alicia. With no time on the clock in the third, she makes the first.
And these are tough free throws with nobody else standing around and everyone just watching you.
Garcia's second foul shot. Good. She makes a pair. We've played 3. It's North 41 and the Muskies 34. We're stepping away for 30. You're listening to